Christina, are there any overseas challenges or trends that will have an impact on the New Zealand economy moving into 2016?
There's been a lot of concern more recently about what's going on globally, particularly with what's going on in China, with what its policymakers have done with firstly easing of interest rates and monetary policy. It's raised a lot of questions about what is the true growth outlook of the Chinese economy. Where we're seeing the Chinese economy right now, growth is slowing, but the composition of growth is shifting from investment-led to consumption-led growth. We in New Zealand, as producers of high-value goods and services, are very well placed to meet that increased demand.
Right, and particularly the housing market here in Auckland, is that continuing to have an effect on the overall New Zealand economy?
What we're seeing with the Auckland housing market is that prices remain very strong. There remains a great deal of interest amongst buyers. Overall, what this means is that the Reserve Bank has an eye on what the Auckland housing market is doing when it's thinking about what to do with interest rates.
Right. There's a lot of talk recently in the media about, earnings, the average earnings versus the average house price. Do you have any comments around that?
The fact that Auckland house prices has far outpaced income growth is a concern, both from a financial stability point of view and also from a social point of view. Newcomers to the Auckland housing market are coming in with increasingly large mortgages, and what this means is that they're just that much more vulnerable if there was to be any downturn which would affect their ability to service their debt.
And has the slowdown in China affected a slowdown of sorts in the housing market in Auckland?
We have seen the slowdown in China affect investor confidence,
Right.
But in terms of the real effects on activity, interest in the Auckland housing market remains fairly strong.
And how has the labour market changed over the past year since we last spoke?
We have seen some slowing in employment growth, but the fact is businesses are still looking to hire. And what this means is that for a lot of the businesses out there with increasing number of people looking for work, a lot of businesses are actually finding it now as an opportune time to be out there looking for workers.
Thank you, Christina. We do value the partnership that we have with NZIER, and we do value your insights.
Thanks, great to be here.